ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमः भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमः भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवते उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी। रीडिंग फ्रॉम श्रीमद् भागवतम 8th canto, chapter 3, Gajendra's prayers of surrender. Text 4. यह स्वात्मानिदं निज मायाया अर्पितं क्वचित् विभातं कोह च तत् तिरोहितं अबिद्धदृक् साखी उभयं तत् इक्ष्यते स आत्ममूलो अवतु मां परात्परः। यः स्वात्मानिदं निजमाययार्पितं क्वचिद् विभातं कोचः तत्तिरोहितम् अबिद्धदृक्साखी उभयं तदिक्ष्यते स आत्ममूलवतु मां परात्परः। वर्ड मीनिंग। यह द सुप्रीम पर्सनालिटी ऑफ गॉडहेड हु स्वात्मनि in him idam this cosmic manifestation nijamayaya by his own potency arpitam invested kochit sometimes at the beginning of a kalpa vibhatam it is manifested kocha sometimes during dissolution tat that manifestation tirohitam not visible abiddhadrik he sees everything in all circumstances sakhi the witness ubhayam both manifestation and annihilation tadikhyate sees everything without loss of sight saha that supreme personality of Godhead atmamula self sufficient having no other cause. Abatu, please give protection, Mam, unto me. Parat Paraha, he is transcendental to transcendental, or above all transcendence. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, Abhay Charana Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation: the Supreme Personality of Godhead, by expanding His own energy, keeps this cosmic manifestation visible and again sometimes renders it invisible. He is both the supreme cause and the supreme result, the observer and the witness in all circumstances. Thus He is transcendental to everything. May that Supreme Personality of Godhead give me protection. Please repeat. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, by expanding His own energy, keeps this cosmic manifestation visible and again sometimes renders it invisible. He is both the supreme cause and the supreme result, the observer and the witness in all circumstances. Thus He is transcendental to everything. May that Supreme Personality of Godhead give me protection. Purport: the Supreme Personality of Godhead has multi-potencies. Parasya Shaktir Vividhaiva Suyate. Therefore, as soon as He likes, He uses one of His potencies, and by that expansion, He creates this cosmic manifestation. Again, when the cosmic manifestation is annihilated, it rests in Him. Nonetheless, He is infallible, the supreme observer under any circumstances. The Supreme Lord is a changeless. He is simply a witness and is aloof from all creation and annihilation. Hare Krishna. Om Ajnanaatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shailakaya Chakshurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurubhe Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Sopadantikam Vande Aham Shri Guru Shri Juta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanitam Tang Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Visakha Nitanscha Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desha Tarini Mama Mahabharanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratise Namaha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyevacha पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। यो स्वात्मानिदं निजमायया अर्पितं क्वचिद् विभातं कोच तत्तिरोहितम्। अविद्धदृक्साखी उभयं तदिख्यते स्वात्ममूलवतु मां परात्परः। The Supreme Personality of Godhead, by expanding His own energy, keeps this cosmic manifestation visible and again sometimes renders it invisible. He is both the supreme cause and the supreme result, the observer and the witness. In all circumstances, thus He is transcendental to everything. May that Supreme Personality of Godhead give me protection. So this is the prayer of Gajendra's. Gajendra's prayers of surrender. Srimad Bhagavatam is full of prayers. Uttama Shloka Charita Chakara Bhagavan Rishi. This Bhagavatam is compiled by Bhagavan Rishi. Who is Bhagavan Rishi? Vyasadeva. He is incarnation of Krishna. Sorry, Bhagavan Rishi. There are so many Rishis, but Vyasadeva is Bhagavan. He is incarnation of Krishna. So Bhagavan Rishi, he compiled this Bhagavatam. Uttama Shloka Charita. This whole Bhagavatam is about glorification of Krishna. And I mean very, very beautiful verses. Starting from prayers of Kunti, Bhishma Deva's prayers. There are so many prayers. Dhruva's prayers, Prahlada's prayers. So many prayers. Prayers after prayers. Whole Bhagavatam is full of prayers up to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So here is also, but who is the Acharya for prayers? Who is attained perfection by offering bandhana or prayers to the Supreme Lord? Who is that person? Akrura. Akrura, name of in 9 process of devotional service. Name of Akrura is mentioned as he made his life perfect by offering nice prayers to Krishna. He was offering prayer directly to Krishna. But here is Gajendra is praying, he is not mentioning directly anyone's name. Just going on praying. Anyhow, so because our worshipable Lord is Sri Krishna. Aradhya Bhagavan Braje Satanaya Tadhama Vrindavanam Ramya Kachidupasana Brajavadhu Vargena Jakalpita Srimad Bhagavatam Pramanamamalam Prema Pumarthamahan Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhur Matomidam Tatra Dharana. This is the opinion of Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu. For the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, the worshipable Lord is Brajendra Tanaya. Aradhya Bhagavan Brajesa Tanaya. Who is Brajesa? Nanda Maharaj is the king of Braja. And he has one son. His name is Krishna. So what is about son of Vasudeva? Vasudeva also one son. His name Krishna. Very rarely people telling is Vasudeva Tanaya. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to say, Krishna Sabdara Bahu Artha Namani Shyama Sundara Jasodanandana Dui Matra Jani. I don't accept so many meanings to the word Krishna. I accept only 2 meanings. Gauranga Mahaprabhu says, I accept only 2 meanings to the word Krishna. What is the 2 meaning? Jasodanandana, Shyama Sundara. Krishna is known as Jasodanandana. In Braja he is famous as Jasodanandana. Jasoda Dulala. Jasoda Dulala Govinda Gopala Vrindavana Purandara. Every name is connected his pastimes. This is so Krishna is Jasodanandana. He is son of the mother Jasoda. Jasoda gave birth to two children, one son and one daughter. That is in Gokul. So when Vasudeva also took his son Krishna from Kamsa's jail, following the order of Vasudeva Krishna, he took, then that Krishna marked into the body of which Krishna? Jasodanandan. Jasodanandan he has no function to killing the demons, all these things. He is simply enjoying. He is an enjoyer. He never goes out of the Braja. When Rupa Goswami was writing his drama about Lalita Madhava and Vidagdha Madhava, he was putting in one book the whole life of Krishna, in one book. Supreme Personality of Godhead. Sri Krishna, whole life starting from his appearance up to his all Mathura Lila, Dwarka Lila in one book. But when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw this in Puri, he told, Rupa, this is not good. Krishna ko bahira na kariha braja haite, braja chadi Krishna kabhu na jaye kahante. Don't take Krishna out of Braja. He never leaves Braja. He always stay in Braja. Then Mahaprabhu quoted from Vedic scripture, Rudra Jamala. Krishna eka jadu sambhuta jastu brajendra nandana vrindavana paritejyang padam ekang nagacchati. Mahaprabhu told he never leaves Braja. The Aradhya Dev of the Gaudiya Vaishnava is the Brajendra Nandan Krishna. He always stay in Vrindavan. He never leaves Vrindavan. That's why there is Akrura Ghat. In Brajmandala Parikrama they saw this is the place where the Vasudeva Krishna went to. Mathura and Brajendra Nandan Krishna stay in Braja. He never leaves Braja. Because he was merged in the body of Brajendra Nandan, he has to kill so many demons. Demons was killed by Vishnu, not by Brajendra Nandan Krishna. But when he come out of the Brajendra Nandan Krishna, Vasudeva Krishna, he enter Mathura, then he told, oh, this dress is not fit for me. This coward boy dress is not good. I have to dress myself like a king, because he is Vasudeva Krishna, he is Mathuradhish, Dwarkadhish after. So he don't like this dress. Oh, I have no shoes, I need everything. Now, so he saw this, whom? The washerman has very nice clothes of Kamsa, the king of Mathura, his clothes are dried. Then he told, hey, please give this clothes to me. We want to wear this clothes. So this he became angry. Who? Washerman. He told, you are coward boy. You want to wear the dress of king. He was so proud. He started chastising Krishna. Krishna just slapped in his hand. Angani jasya sakalendriya pratimanti. Just with his hand, just put his head down. He cut his head. So anyhow, because in Vasudeva, we entered to Mathura, then he became I am a Kshatriya. Swayam rupe gopa vesa, ami gopa gyan. Vasudeva Kshatriya vesa, ami Kshatriya gyan. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is telling Chaitanya Charitamrita. In his original feature, Krishna thinks I am a coward boy. Swayam rupe gopa vesa, he likes to dress with Vrindavan forest flowers and leaves, he like the dress. Swayam rupe gopa vesa, ami gopa gyan. I am a coward boy, I am son of Nanda Maharaj, I am son of Nanda Jasoda. He feels like that. But when he come to Vasudeva, come to Mathura, then he thinks, I am a Kshatriya. I am son of Vasudeva, I am a Kshatriya king. I have to dress like Kshatriya. So anyhow, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told our worshipable Lord is Aradhya Bhagavan Brajesha Tanaya Tadhama Vrindavana. Similarly, his pastime place Vrindavan is also worshipable for us. Tadham Vrindavanam. Ramya Kachit Upasana, we have to worship Krishna by following the footprints of the gopis. Try to love Krishna. Krishna will not be pleased with formality. He wants to love him. Yes, someone is love. He likes love. He don't like much all this just ritual. All the ritual. He likes. You must love him with heart. He told Manmana, Bhava Madbhakta, Madhyaji Mang, Namaskuru, Ma me Vaishyasi Satyante Pratijani Priyosimi. You become very dear to me by follow this principle. Always think of me, Manmana. Become my devotee. Always engage your senses in my service. That is bhakti. Become my devotee. Manmana Bhava Madbhakta. Madhyaji, worship me. How you worship? Patrang Puspang Phalang Toyam. Worship him. Madhyaji, Mang Namaskuru, pay obeisances unto me. In this way you become very dear to me. Prabhupada wrote it, the purport to that verse. Prabhupada told, there are so many forms of Vishnu. Vishnu has so many forms. But you have to meditate on the particular form. Which form? That Krishna who has peacock feather on his head. Who is a coward boy. Prabhupada wrote clearly. He has a flute in his hand. He is Shama Sundar. You meditate on that particular feature of Krishna. A Krishna's devotee always meditate. Narottam Das Thakur told us, our worshipable Lord, he also told, Radha Krishna Prana Mora Jugala Kishora Jibane Marane Gati Arnahi Mora. We have no other Gati. We have no other worshipable Lord. He is our only worshipable Lord. We have to fix our mind, lotus feet of Radha and Krishna. He is our worshipable Lord, clearly. But still, here is a very nice example is given how Krishna protects his devotee. Among the 10 subject matters of Srimad Bhagavatam, one is Posana. How Krishna protects his devotees and maintains. Salpo api asya dharmasya trayate mohato bhayat. Even if you will progress very little in this mark of devotional service, Krishna gave guarantee he will protect you. Kaunteya pratijanahi name bhaktya pranasyati. O son of Kunti, Arjuna, you declare it boldly. My devotees never perished. He always gave protection. Ananya chintayantamang jejana paipasate tesang nitya bhyuktanam yoga khemang bahameham. I always maintains what he has and also fulfill his desire what he has to achieve in future. So Krishna is perfect example how he protects. The Gajendra was in his previous life. He was Maharaj Indradimna. Well, Maharaj in next chapter it is mentioned. Next chapter in introduction, Prabhupada wrote he was a King Indradimna. He was a king of Tamil Pradesh. He is king of Pandya province in Tamil in South India. But this due to the offense to whom Agastya Muni, he became an elephant in this life. But there are many Indradimnas. Indradimna also Avanti Naresh. He is a king of Ujjain. He was the instrumental to manifest Lord Jagannath. He not the same Indradimna. He is mentioned clearly. The Indradimna was in South India in Pandya kingdom. He was Tamil king. He is not the king of Avanti. He is not king of Ujjain. So anyhow, some places in Mahabharata it mentioned that, like that also it is some commentaries mentioned that he is the same Indradimna, like that is Avanti Naresh. Then Indradimna, he is Indradimna, but Indradimna is many Indradimna's name in Puranas. But Avanti Naresh is a pure devotee. He is an eternal associate of Lord Jagannath. He is a Goloka Nivasi. He is not ordinary king. Sometimes we mistake like that. But actually, Indradimna, he is clearly mentioned, he was a king of Tamil. He was a Pandya king, South Indian king. But Indradimna, who manifested the Jagannath, he is king of Avanti. He went from Ujjain. He has so much love for Krishna. He was thinking, I cannot maintain my life without seeing the Supreme Lord. He has so much love. He was crying day and night. He gave up his eating, sleeping, everything. Finally, Narada Muni, Brahma sent Narada, and with help of Narada, he has so much association of Narada Muni. He went to Brahmaloka, long story. He performed 1,000 horse sacrifices. It is impossible in history of, in any Puranic history. He cannot have been allowed to perform 100 Aswamedha Yajna. Indra will come to disturb you. Maharaj Indradimna, he performed 1,000 Aswamedha Yajna. How is it possible? Because of the mercy of the Supreme Lord. Brahma told to Indra in advance, don't disturb to this particular king Indra. He is not interested to have your throne as Indra. He is pure devotee. He has only desire to manifest. And Lord Jagannath, by his devotion, by the Supreme Lord who is going to manifest in this material world for the benefit of entire humanity. So that's why that Maharaj Indradimna, according to Skanda Purana, he is a whole history of Maharaj Indradimna and Lord Jagannath is mentioned in Skanda Purana, detail. That is very nice prayers there also, Indradimna performed. When Lord Jagannath asked him to ask for some boon, what he asked? He did not, what he asked? Please make me childless, I may not have any children. To claim that this temple is built by me, if there will be ancestors, they will claim. No one should remain in my heredity, in this our heredity in future, to claim that this temple was built by our. And you will go on eating day and night. Your hand will not be dry. It will be always wet. You will go on eating always. And by eating your remnant, Mahaprasad, the living entity will delivered from the cycle of birth and death. Then he asked again one boon. He told, your darshan will be 22.5 hours. Only 1.5 hours you will take rest. And all day and night you will give darshan to the public. In this way, you will go on delivering these conditioned souls. By taking your darshan and eating your Mahaprasad, they will return back to Godhead. Jatra Sakhyat Jagannatha Sankha Chakra Gadadhara Jantu Darsanath Mukti Sadadati Krupanidhi. So he is Krupanidhi, he is ocean of mercy. He will grant liberation. He will make the conditions soul qualified to return back to Godhead. By simply having, because of this mercy of Maharaj Indradimna, we are getting this Jagannath Rath Yatra everywhere. He performed he is the person who performed the first Rath Yatra in Jagannath Puri. Then by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, it spread all over the world. So he is a very exalted devotee. Anyhow, sometimes in Mahabharata it told that the Pandavas, they went to Swarga, Swarga Rahana Parva. Maharaj Yudhishthir, because he spoke once lie in his lifetime, so one finger was fall down before entering the heavenly planet. These are all, you are not accepted by Vaishnavas. Maharaj, the Pandavas, they are eternal associate of Krishna. They are not simply go to heavenly planet. They are eternal associate of the Krishna. They are always engaged in pure devotional service to Krishna. Even Raghunath Das Goswami was excavating this Shamkund. He saw these five tamal trees. He wanted to cut them. But Yudhishthira Maharaj came in dream. He told, don't cut us. We are 5 Pandavas doing our bhajan here. So in this way, but somehow or other, this Indra, he was previously a Tamil king, this Gajendra, Pandya king. So he remembered when this crocodile he was attacked by crocodile. Crocodile cut his feet, grabbed his feet and just sucking blood. So he getting more strength. Who? Crocodile, getting the nice food, also residing in water. So gradually he become very strong. He is strong. And the elephant, because he has no habit to be in the water for a long time. He is not getting any food. So he become weaker and weaker and weaker. Generally, we remember Krishna when we are in what? Danger. In danger. When we are in danger, that's why Kunti Maharani told. Otherwise, this king of elephant, he was enjoying with sea elephants. He was enjoying so much, he never remember Krishna. That's why Kunti Maharani told, Vipada Santuhi Tatra Tatra, please give Krishna, give us more and more. What? Put us more in dangerous condition. Give us more misery. When you give us miserable, we are in miserable condition, then we will definitely remember Krishna. Because they are devotee. They are somehow or other they are already entered in devotional service. So natural. When a devotee gets some trouble, he remember Krishna. So Gajendra somehow or other he was a devotee of Vishnu in previous life. The Tamil king, he is a Pandya king who has performed some activity. Generally in South India we see so many, they are all peoples, the Vishnu Bhaktas. There is two sects. One is Shaivites, another is Vaishnava. When you go to Kanchi, you see Vishnu Kanchi and Shiva Kanchi. Half is there is only Shiva temples and half is there Vishnu temples. So like that, there is Vaishnavas and Shaivites. Even the Balaji, the famous deity in Andhra, Tirupati Balaji. Before Ramanujacharya appeared, people are thinking he was Shiva. The Shaivites, they covered the temple, they are telling is Shiva. But Ramanujacharya, he proved that he is not Lord Shiva, he is Vishnu. By tilak and by his mark of his disc and his conch, he proved it. So in this way, so he was a king, he was Vishnu Bhakta in previous life, but somehow or other he could not respect Agastya Muni. He was in meditation, but Agastya Muni appeared that he did not behave him properly. He did not get up from his seat, not pay him respect. So Agastya Muni, he was a mystic yogi, he is not ordinary person. He was such a yogi, one time he drank the water of all 7 oceans. He is such a person, he could drink. Janumani, he drank the whole Ganges. But Agastya Muni, he drank entire ocean. He was such a yogi. We are not using sea salt in Ekadasi day. Why? But first, Agastya Muni drank all the water, then when everyone just cried, all the living entity ocean, then he passed urine again. He going and pass. So he told that this sea water is urine of Agastya Muni. So you should not offer the sea salt on Ekadasi day. But generally the Sri Sampradaya Vaishnavas, they never offer sea salt in offering. They never cook If you like cooking prasadam for the deity, never use sea salt. They always use rock salt. So anyhow, see, Agastya Muni is such a mystic, he is not an ordinary person. So he cursed. He could understand this guy is just want to avoid me. We commit Vaishnava Aparadha by 6 activities. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says, Hanti, Nindanti, Dveshti, Na Abhinandanti, Krudhyanti, Janti na Harsam, Darsane Patanani Sat. 6 types of activities which commit Vaishnava Aparadha. If you plan, you will kill a Vaishnava. Like Sakrajit was killed by 3 peoples. Satadhuna killed practically, but Akrura and Krutabrahma also together there. Or if you plan to kill, like Hiranyakashipu tried to kill Prahlad. Nindanti, if you blaspheme a devotee. Hanti, Nindanti, Dveshti, if you become envious of a devotee. Seeing this devotee is progressing nice. So, you try to blaspheme him. You cannot tolerate. Para sukhe dukhi, para dukhe sukhi. This is our nature of a conditioned soul. So, Hanti, Nindanti, Dveshti, no Abhinandanti. By seeing a Vaishnava, if you will not welcome him, if you will not properly respect him, then it will also offense. So, this offense did by whom? Maharaj Indradimna, previous life. He could not welcome, could not properly respect him. No Abhinandanti, Krudhyanti. Sometimes become angry, like Durvasa became angry of whom? Ambarish, unless. And so he was get the punishment by Supreme Personality of Godhead, Durvasa. So, Krudhyanti Janti na Harsam. If you will not become happy by seeing a Vaishnava, then you also commit offense. Janti na Harsam Darsane Patanani Sat. By seeing a Vaishnava, you must pay him obeisances according to his position. Krishneti Jasya Girita Manesa Adriyeta Dikhyastichat Pranati Bhisya Bhajantamisham Susrusaya Bhajana Vigya Ananya Manya Nindadi Sunya Hrudaya Ipsita Sangalabdhva. Rupa Goswami recommended. 3 types of Vaishnava, you have to pay them respect accordingly. So if you will not pay proper respect to a Vaishnava according to his adhikar, then you are also committing offense. So here this Maharaj Indradevna in previous life, as a Pandya king, he could not give proper respect to Agastya Muni. The Agastya Muni could understand, this man is just disguising himself like that, but he knows that I am here. So he is not, because he disregard him. So he cursed him. You are like an elephant just sitting. You don't know how to properly behave to a Vaishnava, how to give respect. So he become a elephant. So become elephant. But still in an elephant, he will become the king of elephant, because he was a king before, and now he become an elephant. He has the power of strength of 10,000 elephant. He is not ordinary elephant. So he is enjoying so much, so many his wives, sea elephants. He was enjoying anything. So it is by the supreme will of the Supreme Lord. He wants the special mercy to show his devotee, because he performed some devotional service previously. So due to the Lord's arrangement, the crocodile cut his cutting. Because Lord a plan to help his devotees return back to Godhead very quickly. Otherwise the Gajendra will just engage in sense gratification. But because very quickly, same thing about Vrutrasura. Vrutrasura, Maharaj Chitraketu was cursed by Parvati. And there is also Lord's arrangement to make his devotee return back to Godhead very quickly. So Gajendra also returned back very quickly. Otherwise you will just move in this material world as a king of elephants and become more and more proud and more engaged in self gratification. So in this way, everything has happened according to Lord's arrangement. So Gajendra is praying in this particular verse that यह स्वात्मानंदम निज माया अर्पितम. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, by expanding his own energy, keeps this cosmic manifestation visible and gains sometimes renders invisible. This cosmic manifestation, this is by his one potency. Which potency he able to manifest this external, this external world, everything, the material world was manifested by his external potency. By external potency, Durga. Brahma Samhita says, Sushti, Sthiti, Pralaya, Sadhana, Sakti Reka, Chaye Bajasya Bhuvanani Vibharti Durga, Ichhanurupam Apijasya Chachestate Sa, Govindam Adi Purusam Tamaham Bhajami. So Gajendra is remembering the prayers from his previous life. But when Gajendra used whole prayer, you do not find any particular name. He mentioned any name of Krishna with some pastimes or something. He is just praying. Who is the cause of all causes? Who is maintain everything? Who destroy everything? Who is everything by his potency? But not directly mention the name of Krishna. But still Krishna become merciful. All the demigods, they are there. In the sky, they even Brahma came and Shiva also there. But sometimes we are telling, oh, you are the cause of all this, cause of this manifestation, this material. Then Brahma told, oh, maybe he is asking me. But again he is saying, no. He is telling her something else. He is the cause of, I am praying to him, who is the cause of all causes. So in this way, he is telling, I am praying to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is by expanding his energy, keeps this cosmic manifestation visible. And again, sometimes renders invisible. Bhutva bhutva praliyate. So Prabhupada is quoting in purport, Parasya Shaktir Vividhaiva Sruyate. It's just one line, but the complete verse is telling, is from Shvetasvatara Upanishad 6:8. Na tasya karyam karanam cha vidyate na tat samascha abhyadhikascha drishyate parasya shaktir vividhaiva suyate swabhaviki jnana bala kriyacha. The Supreme Lord has nothing to do. Nothing is equal to him or greater than him. He acts in different phases by manifesting his parts and parcels, which are all simultaneously differently situated by his unlimited variegated potencies. Each potency acts quite naturally in sequence, providing him full knowledge, power and pastime. So that's why Gajendra is remembering the prayers from his previous life. The Supreme Personality of Godhead. So is this cosmic manifestation is visible, but Lord is not directly involved. In other way we can see how Lord Krishna expanded himself to Sankarsana. Chaturvaya, first Chaturvaya, Mula Sankarsana, then the second Chaturvaya came. Then the second Sankarsana came, then from him 3 Purusha avatars coming. Karanadakasai Vishnu, Garbhadakasai Vishnu and Kshirodakasai Vishnu. So all these Brahmanas, they are appearing from Karanadakasai Vishnu. He is the Karan, he is the cause of all this cosmic manifestation. From his air holes, the Brahman, this one, this Brahman is coming out just like one. See, then he expands like anything. Just the whole, then in beginning, in this Karan ocean, there is actually Pradhan. This Pradhan is unmanifested form of material energy. This is just in one corner of the Karana Sagar, it is there. But the Prakriti itself has no power to manifest it. So when the Karanadakasai Vishnu then just look at, put his glance on this Pradhan, Then he become agitated. Then he become Mahatattva. Then gradually this whole creation was come to exist. He appeared. So in this way, Lord is not directly involved in this direct all these things. That's why Bhaktivinoda Thakur used to say, Tumi Sarveswareswara Brajendra Kumar Tumara Ichhaye Vishwe Srijana Sanghara Taba Ichha Mate Brahma Kare na Srijana Taba Ichha Mate Vishnu Kare na Palana Taba Ichha Mate Shiva Kare na Sanghara Taba Ichha Mate Maya Srije Karagara Taba Ichha Mate Jiver Janama Marana Samruddhi Nipata Dukha Sukha Sanghatana Miche Maya Baddha Jiva Asa Pase Phire Taba Ichha Bina Kichu Karite Na Pare. Nothing will happen in this material world without the supreme will of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Everything happened according to His supreme will. Because if supreme will, this cosmic manifestation appeared. He is, and again, when the time of the Brahma's due lifespan finished, the Brahma also live according to his calculation about 100 years. Brahma's age is also limited, 100 years. Though it is very long span of life. The life looks very long. But one day Brahma has to also leave his body. The material body, all the demigods up to Brahma and all these human beings, in 84 lakh species, all the living entities, they have body, they is made of matter, and not spiritual body. Whether it is body of Brahma or Indra or a human being or a dog or cat. I have the material body. We have to give up this body one day. So that's why Maharaj Indradev, this elephant Gajendra is applying, O Supreme Lord, by expanding your own energy, keeps this cosmic manifestation visible and again sometimes it renders invisible. With the life of Brahma's lifetime finished, then the cosmic manifestation also disappeared. He is both supreme cause and the supreme result. The observer of the witness, he is the observer and witness in all circumstances. Thus is transcendental to everything. May that Supreme Personality of Godhead give me protection. So anyhow, I will explain a little more. So time is over. So I want to stop here. Anyone any question or comment? Yes. You have mic? Yes, just speak loudly. Come in here. Yes.
When Krishna kills the demons, actually it's not Krishna who's killing.
It's Vasudeva. Vasudeva Krishna. Krishna is Yasodhana.
Could you explain more details about that? And more details about that aspect? And also what is asking my son, 6 years old, what about Balaram when he himself is killing the demons?
Krishna Balaram. सर्व अवतारी कृष्ण स्वयं भगवान ताहार द्वितीय देह श्री बलराम. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is the cause of all incarnations. Ete changsa kalapungsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. He is the Swayam Bhagavan, Supreme Personality of Godhead. And his first expansion is Balaram. Balaram is first expansion of Krishna. So, In Vrindavan, Balaram also there with Krishna. In Vrindavan, Balaram has no club. In Vrindavan, Balaram has one hala and musala. Krishna in Vrindavan has only flute. In Vrindavan, Krishna don't have any weapon. He not take any weapon in Vrindavan. Only flute is there. He always play flute and he is enjoyer, supreme enjoyer. He will have he will go on hiding cows and dance with gopis. That is his business. He has no other business. He never give his department. He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He distributed the different departments to all demigods. You have this fire department, you have water department, you have wind department. But one department Krishna kept with him. He never gave this department to anyone. Which department? Herding the cows, Gosala department. That is a private department. He never give this. He known as Govinda, he known as Gopal. He likes these names. Connected with cows. He is always happy with that. In his supreme abode in Goloka Vrindavan, he is also, his Goloka, this Loka is full of go. This Loka is full of cows. It's called Goloka. What is Goloka? Goloka means, Loka means a planet of cows. Krishna is simply caretaker of the cows. If you want to please Krishna, very quickly, serve cows. Krishna will please very quickly. If you simply associate yourself with cows, Krishna was a small child, baby, he was just smearing his body with the cow dung, cow urine, and he was just, it's so purifying. If you will serve a cow, you will definitely always remain in a mood of goodness, simply associating with cow. A cow, such animal, he always remain in mood of goodness. So anyhow, so Balaram is also in Vrindavan, he also always with Krishna. And Sankarsana is his expansion. He holds club and all these things. In Mathura and Dwarka, he went with Krishna. So Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead and Balaram is first expansion. Okay? Any other question? Yes. He never uttered the name of Krishna. He never uttered the name of Krishna. Who? Yes. Yes. So he came, Krishna, he appeared, Brahma, necessary. Vishnu came in his 400 form. So, because he is telling you, he is cause of everything. So praying in this way. So Vishnu could understand, he is praying me.
Krishna knows everything you say. Yes. Just like Prabhupada, one of the big quotes about Rabindranath Tagore. Rabindranath Tagore just made Tumi ho Mata, Tumi ho Pita. And Prabhupada said, who is Tumi and who is Mata and Pita? So this, can you make some clarification?
Yes. What?
So he's saying that Prabhupada does not accept Rabindranath Tagore also praying like that.
Who play?
Rabindranath Tagore.
Oh, we are not accepting Rabindranath Tagore as our Acharya or a Mahajan. He is not Mahajan. Tumi amara mata pita, bandhu sakha bhai. Bhaktivinoda Thakur says also. Why you quote from Radha Rabindranath Tagore?
No, he's saying that Rabindranath Tagore also prays like Gajendra.
Yes.
So why don't we accept? He also prays like Gajendra.
So what is the question? Why are you asking this question? I don't understand this. This is not question relating to this prayer. Rabindranath Tagore is not a devotee, neither is an acharya in our parampara. We quote from Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he is also told like this. Tumi amar mata pita, bandhu sakha bhai. Tumi means Tumi Sarveswara, Sarveswareswara Brajendra Kumara. This is Tumi. He mentioned in other versions clearly. Tumi Sarveswareswara Brajendra Kumara. So the same thing is telling. Tumi amar mata pita, bandhu sakha bhai. Rabindra Thakur, he is mentioning for, maybe he is mentioned some other, they are impersonalist. They are not personalist. They are thinking everything is one. Kali, you chant Kali Kali, you chant Krishna Krishna, you chant Ram Ram, you chant everything is one. This is Mayabad. We are not follower of the Vivekananda or Rabindranath. They are impersonalist. They are not Krishna devotee. Impersonalist. They are not. So if this Gajendra is not an ordinary person, he performed devotional service in a previous life. Though even he came in an animal body, so Krishna gave him a chance to remember him again. So anyhow, Gajendra is not compared to Rabindra Thakur. Okay? Gajendra is not an ordinary person. He is a devotee from the previous life. Okay, yes. Yes, give him mic. Where is mic?
Thank you very much, Maharaj, for wonderful class. Rajendra, people think sense gratification, and when he got into trouble, that time he faced the Lord, and he
Yes.
cited wonderful praise. So how can a person who
You go on serving like that. Even the Krishna told to the gopis, I have nothing to give you. You remain satisfied in your own devotional service. So you have to follow that devotees.
the person who is so elevated, how he got involved in sense, how he got involved in sense gratification?
What is telling?
He's saying that Gajendra was exalted.
Yes.
How did he get entangled in sense gratification and then he was praying to
So that is because of the curse of Agastya Muni. The curse of the Agastya Muni. Yes.
Everybody in the material world is engaged in sense gratification. You included. But there may be a chance that Krishna bestows the mercy on you and you give up these sinful, degrading activities and surrender to Krishna. So, in the case of Gajendra, he is an elephant. His duty as an elephant is to frolic in the waters with the she-elephants and enjoy his elephant body. So he was taking pleasure in those activities. But when the stress attacks, then consciousness can change and you can have a realization. So these are the types of people. Gajendra was in distress. This is one of the types of persons who surrenders to Krishna. Those who want wealth, they surrender to Krishna. These are all there. But if you only want wealth, then you will never surrender to Krishna. When you're in distress, and your distress is relieved, you may give up your desire to Krishna. I don't need him anymore because these are gone. But in the case of Gajendra, these are all examples for us to see how anyone in any condition of life can surrender to Krishna. So if you are in distress, surrender to Krishna just like Gajendra. If you're in search of wealth like who? Dhruva Maharaj. Surrender. But you give up those desires because you realize now that those are temporary. Those are not the real purposes of my life. My life is simply to give every ounce of my existence and love to Krishna.
Okay. So you have to also remember one thing. You may be very exalted devotee, but if you commit Vaishnava Aparad, not proper gave respect to the Vaishnavas, then you have to suffer. He did not disrespect Agastya Muni. That's why he told even if Pujari is doing Aarti, if some exalted Vaishnava come in front of the altar, then he should come, give a flower and talk sweet words, then go to his puja. If he will not properly behave to his Vaishnava, then he have to suffer. So we have to always be careful not to commit any offense to a Vaishnava. So that's why he become also Gajendra. So he become elephant means he has to act like elephant. Okay. Yes. Go on speaking like this. Knowingly or unknowingly you have to suffer. Gadadhara Pandit gave the perfect example what you do. He just in mind he was thinking something wrong about Pundarik Vidyanidhi. But he immediately recognized the offense and he asked forgiveness for that. If you will not think, oh, it is in your mind. Thinking, willing, acting. Whether in mind or you have to repent for that. So how you unknowingly doing so at what level? You don't know that you commit offenses. Tader charana se bhi bhakta sanivas janame janame hai abhilas. Always stay in association of Vaishnava and go on serving. Go on serving Vaishnavas. Some Vaishnava will give you mercy. Even Devananda Pandit was offended to Srivas Thakur, but because of mercy of Bakreshwar Pandit, he got delivered. So go on. If you do not know where you commit offense, just go on serving Vaishnavas. Always go on serving Vaishnavas. Keep this service motive always. You understand? I am a das. Das means service. I am a servant. I have to serve everyone. Stay in association of Vaishnava and serve. Go on serving them. In this way you will free from all offenses. Okay? Hare Krishna. Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki